Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing what I said I was going to do. I got a new engine. Uh, yeah, I've been looking at this engine for months going, I want that. Well, now I have it. And when I went to the Alexander Palace Railway Show, I saw an older version of this. And I think that made my decision up then. Has been probably now about a month or two since then. So, obviously trying not to spend thousands of pounds just in one flick of a finger. But, did anyway. I can see right now that my reflection just came up in that, so I'm just, there you go. I'm gonna go and pull my blind out a little bit because there's too much sunlight coming in behind the film. I'll be back in a second. Right, and I am back. Sorry, the camera just had to adjust there to the new amount of light. Oh, it still does it. Cool. When you try to get rid of your reflection but just make it worse. Right, so obviously that is reflecting if you think it wants to. But that's not what we're here for. Luckily I've already opened this, because it takes like 5 minutes to actually open without damaging the box. And I've already had a little look through, so I've opened some things that need cutting open and stuff. So I'm gonna have to put the camera down, and I'll go back to you once this comes out. Right. Once again, adjusting to the light. Anyway. So there's a little cover on top of here. A nice front cover here. So, yeah, nice little perspex-y thing, which I might keep. Depends what I want to do with it. Then let's see if I can get the engine out here. Don't know if I can with one hand. Pretty sure I can, but we'll see in a second. There you go. It's not a light engine, to be honest. It's a very heavy engine. Put the plastic over there. Right, so this is an Express Parcels GWR engine. This is obviously from the Great Western Railway. So it's a nice, lovely looking engine here. Switch it over. Really nice looking engine. Here's the sort of front of it. Looks like a sort of express car that you would see like a sunset or scenery out of. I'm really unable to keep this steady, apologies for that, but it's just not going to happen today. That this stays steady film, which is unfortunate. And at the bottom, this little bogey, obviously this is DCC ready. There's a screw there, and a screw at the other side where you can unscrew it, and I believe put in the 21 pin DCC chip. I haven't looked at it yet. I might open it up for you on camera, we'll see if that happens. And a nice little roof. And speaking of whether I'm going to open it up, here's a door. And another one. And a third. Because why wouldn't there be 3 doors? Let me grab one of my tools and I will see if I can pop it open. And we'll see what's inside of this lovely engine. Right, I'm back before this cuts itself out again. So what screws out? It should just pop out now. Obviously it's not exactly going too smoothly. It's popping out because it's quite new and it doesn't really want to do it. So I'm going to have to put the camera down again, it's the 4th or 5th time today, and hopefully pop it out. Hopefully. Right, and I'm back, and well, you can see I got it off. Turns out you just need to take the 4 buffers out as well. Luckily I knew that before I snapped them, because that would not have been good. So I made sure to make sure I was careful with it. So it's actually only an 8-pin decoder. It was actually really nice because I have tons of them lying around, which is quite good. So I can easily put an 8-pin in, and then you've got some weight at the bottom, which makes it so heavy. And you've got a nice front and back cab view, so it can give you a nice little view of the front and back cab here. Nice little view with the wiring. And yeah, this will definitely be getting its own DCC chip immediately, because these are probably the easiest chips beside 21 pins to find. 21 pins just appear every single day, and are honestly amazing to find, and you can find them instantly pretty much. So that's pretty much good. But yes, I will be getting many DCC pins in the next week or two. Mainly chips, so I can chip engines up and start getting engines properly revving and roaring to go. Also, maybe going to get a sound decoder for this, because if I could have a sound chip in this engine, I think that would be pretty cool. Like a sound of it loading parcels and revving off from stations and stuff, I think would be a pretty fun and cool concept. So I'm going to see if I can get that arranged. And if anyone's wanting to see the seats that are inside, here you are. Nice little set of seats, that's where the first door is. Then you've got a second door at the back there. I believe that goes in like that. I think. Like so, I think. So that's it. Just nicely in like so. It doesn't really ever actually get screwed down. It just basically sits there, I guess. So it may get screwed down, I'm not sure. Now that wire shouldn't be exactly there. These wires here need to go either side of that or over it, because that's where the wheel turns, and you don't really want the wires getting caught up and all torn apart, because I'm the one that's going to have to fix it. And these are tiny wires down here, they're tiny. Trying to resolder one of them, you just don't really want to do that, to be honest. So if you do have like a tiny wire that snaps, obviously I'm not going to say your best option is buy a new train, because I truly believe that all model trains have a life and deserve to be repaired. Whether it's an easy or hard repair, well, that's the question. But yeah, these tiny wires, they're hard repair, but I can get them done, so it's not too big an issue if it does snap. And then the body, obviously it's a really, really nice body, this. Like, I really like it. And it's got nice inside as well. Got little windows there, the window carriage goes over and presses on both sides. Now, I also have got my eye on an eBay purchase, which obviously is model trains, because why wouldn't it be? It's a pretty good deal, so I'm going to see if I can get that soon. See if I can acquire that. I've got like 6 days before I even think about getting it, because it's a bid, so you got to wait until the last minute. But a nice bid, hopefully get it for not too expensive. And then I'll show you them, because it's a group of trains, so yeah. Obviously no one try and go and steal it off me, please, because I actually quite need it. Because I've got a few engines I'd quite like to have in my collection, and I know someone else who also wants the engines, and we might do a shared deal on them, so we'll see how that goes. But not saying exactly any more details on that matter. But as it comes to it now, I also really, by the way, if any of you guys have I think it's called a Merchant Navy, it's like a streamlined looking engine. Well, I say streamlined, it's not exactly streamlined. It's like the really nice Merchant Navy that doesn't look like an A3. It's like a different class than an A3. If any of you have that sort of Merchant Navy is currently on the Hornby website, let me know in the comments down below, and if you're willing to give it away or sell it. Not forcing anyone here, I just really like the Merchant Navy class, and it's about £300 on the Hornby website, and believe me, I have spent enough money already on trains that I don't have £300 to spare anymore, unless I get a job, which probably is a good idea. But yeah, anyone's got a Merchant Navy that needs repair and you just want to get rid of it because it's absolutely destroyed and broken, as in like the motor stopped working or something like that, let me know. I can take it off your hands and I can hopefully repair it and have it running around for you guys to watch week in, week out as a little display thing. And also, with all these engines running around, there is an idea in the works for that, where you guys can see a weekly like run around episode type thing. You're just gonna have to give me some time, because believe me, it's gonna cost me hundreds of pounds to build, and it's gonna have a lot of electronic parts to it, so it'll take me a few months to just basically build a sort of electronical board ship thing to actually power the entire thing and tell it what to do. And also it has to be powered by an app, so it'll take a bit of time to work on that, but once I get it done, hopefully if I get permission to build it, it should look good and you guys will enjoy it a lot. And I might even do like a little hour-long episode of it or something like that, where you guys can just sit and watch trains go around for an hour or something of that caliber. Anyway, that's to come in the future maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But for now you might actually see a run around of this. I might film a little quick run around video with it. Maybe tomorrow. If not, it'll be Sunday. And yeah, I'll post it up hopefully for you guys. Obviously if it's Sunday, I'll be filming it after 4 o'clock. So you probably won't see it until Monday or Sunday night at like 6 or 7, after I've come home, had a little bit of time to relax, had some food, and then posted it. Could even be like 9 o'clock at night, so I'll probably post it on Monday, to be honest. Anyway, look forward to that. I now have to put this back together and also order a chip for it, so I'll get that done, and I'll see you all guys sometime in the future, hopefully next Wednesday. Obviously the video is late because I've been doing a lot of things today, including getting this thing in a box that was way too big for it. And yeah, thank you Hornby for it, really appreciate that. Literally got it today. Hornby, I ordered it on Friday, it was super quick. I'm really happy with it. It's a really nice engine, so thank you Hornby. If you ever want to sponsor my channel and give me trains to have and review on the channel, please do, like please do. I'll always take them. If any of you guys have trains you want me to review on the channel, let me know, and I might do something where you can bring them down and I'll review them on the channel, but still to be seen on that one. I know I really need to create a PO box, and I will definitely do that at some point in the future, but for now it's just to mention it and then we organise something maybe and see what happens with that, but we shall see. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. Hope to see you next video, which should be next Wednesday, if not before. And yeah, see you next video. Bye. Bye.